Merry Vidmas, everyone. Welcome to Vidmas number 19. I'm CastleGate, and this is a video about Kingdom Rush. On December 19th, it's really close to Christmas now, within a week. Are you excited for Christmas? I'm excited for Christmas. Anyway, let's get stuck into it. Kingdom Rush. This is a tower defense game that became very popular once upon a time. And, let's see. How do I put down the heroes? Oh, I should just select it. Okay, that works. Yeah, it's different because you can use a hero to help you within battle, and also there's a limited selection of towers that you can build, and there's also a limited number of areas that you can build towers in. They're predefined and everything, so it's a little bit different to your average TD, but it's pretty good. Before we get stuck into it, I'd just like to remind you that you really should go ahead and subscribe and like the bell. Once you've like the video, tickle that bell once you've subscribed to my video so you can see more of my videos as they come up. And also, please, by all means, comment in my videos as well. I've got plenty of them. Most of them are basically focused around helping you with tips and tricks for various gemcraft games. Some of the older ones are a little bit sort of dodgy, so maybe just avoid those. If it's more than like 4 years old, maybe just give it a skip unless you really badly want the information. Anyway, this is Kingdom Rush. Let's go ahead and rush some kingdoms. Let's try... Oh, no, I don't like that level because I suck at it. Let's try this level. To battle. Here we go. Now, what can you do with this lady? You can go ahead and put her wherever you want. So you know what? I'm going to put her back here. I'm also going to put down a barracks. And I'm going to put the guys here. Actually, I'll put them a little bit further back. Okay, fair point. Well made. And I'm going to put a bomb tower here. So I'm just trying to position everything sort of just nicely. What I'm doing is I'm putting a dwarven artillery, which is basically a bomb tower. I'm putting it here, and I'm going to put another one here eventually when I've got the funds, so that I can have it constantly bomb all of the ground units that are here. What I'm going to do here is with these 3 plots of land, I'm going to put down barracks, and I'm going to put soldiers in the way. The soldiers actually stop all of the ground units, or at least 1 unit for each soldier, and they fight. So the soldiers will slowly die over time, but they get replenished over time by the barracks as well. This lady will be constantly shooting at everything from a nice safe distance back here, and ideally the bomb towers, while all of the ground units are busy fighting all of my ground units, they're clumped up here, and bomb towers will just go ahead and splash damage them eventually to death. That's the general plan. So, let's see how that goes. Whoa, look at that. Look at the amount of damage. Not gonna lie, that's pretty awesome. There we go. Can we do anything other than move this lady around? Nope. That's it. Okay, another barracks. Basically, you want strength in numbers, because sometimes with some of these waves, they send quite a lot of monsters. You can actually preview what's going to be coming down by basically hovering over the circle that gives you that cooldown timer for the next wave being sent. And when you do, it tells you what's coming. So, 6 wolves from there, 6 wolves from there. So, 12 units all up, but they're pretty weak. So, I should be able to stop them even though I've only got 9 plus reinforcements, 11 things shooting. Or basically stopping and fighting the wolves. So that should be fine. You know what, I could put another barracks. I should. Why not? Let's run with just 1 bomb tower and see how that goes. So if I put them there, them there, which is pretty close. Them there. And them there. Yeah, that's a nice little cluster. And we'll just put you just a little bit further back because we don't want you to die. Okay. I think we're looking pretty good. Now here we go. What's the tip? Yeah, we know that. But thank you. That's a lot of enemies on the field, but they are perishing rather quickly, all things considered, so I'm okay with that. That's perfectly fine. What's coming next? 25 goblins and 10 wolves. 25 goblins? Jeez, that's a lot of goblins. How much health did these things have? 20. How much does a wolf have? 35. Oh, okay. That's fine, that balances out. Let's just upgrade our bomb tower. And in this level you can't upgrade beyond level 2 for all of your towers, so that's about the best we can expect. All I can do now is upgrade my barracks soldiers to footmen. What have we got? Orcs. Orcs are okay. They're basically buff versions of goblins with like 4 times the amount of health. We should be fine with those. We've got more than enough barracks, producing more than enough soldiers. Oh. My hero summons this little wolf thing. Well, it's not little. Look at how much HP it's got. 250. Whoa. What's these? More goblins, that's fine. And orcs up there, that's also fine. Yeah, we're doing quite well. Let's just keep on upgrading our stuff. And just in case you've never seen this game before and you're wondering, how is this interesting? Honestly, this is one of the earlier maps. The maps get more interesting the further down you go. Okay, so what's next? Orcs 12, that's a few orcs. Not too many, that should be okay. And 2 shamans. I think shamans support the units that are around them somehow. I don't know how. So they're annoying. And 25 goblins. We can handle this. That's fine. Just put down some reinforcements so we've got more bodies on the ground stopping things. And while we're at, let's just do this. Just preemptively get rid of a few of these little goblins. See, the thing is, my guys from my barracks and so forth, they will go ahead and swarm and attack one unit if there is one unit on the battlefield near them. However, enemy units, if they're not being attacked by one or more units of mine, they just walk past. They ignore the battle. So that's why there's a need for, a strength in numbers. If you want to create a wall that is of bad guys that are being constantly bombarded by some sort of splash damage tower like this, that's why I need lots of guys, because if there's more enemy units here to fight than there are units of mine to fight with, they'll just walk right past and I'll start leaking guys and I'll lose the wave. So there you go. There's a little tidbit about this game for you, which I find really strange about enemy units. They'd rather go to the goal than fight my units. Kind of makes sense from the game's perspective though, if we're going to be honest. Now that I've upgraded everything and I'm floating some cash, I'm just going to put down a couple of mage towers. Because, honestly, mage towers, they attack everything, but they hit pretty hard. So, since they're not going to be constantly firing at a group of units, well, this one might. It's got a decent amount of range, doesn't it? What's coming here? Oh, ogre, shaman, goblin. Alright, this one ogre is different to all the other ogres. This thing is a huge ogre. Look at it, 800 health. and it hits 40 to 60 damage per swing. This thing, look at this. Look at my reinforcements. Bye. Bye. It one-shots them. You know what? I'm not going to let these shamans buff it. Oh wow, that was terrible. I missed them. What a waste. Alright, there we go. Let's delay the shamans so they don't buff this guy and heal him and support him too much. We don't want that. Let's keep distracting those shamans. Yep, perfect. Ogre's down. What's next? Another ogre. 8 orcs, 2 shamans, 10 goblins. Okay, so this is where the map starts to really flood me. This is going to be interesting. Let's see how we go. There's not really much more I can do other than maybe place more barracks down here, because eventually there will be things like some of these giant ogres. They will be making it past this little choke point that I've created, so adding a few more barracks here basically delays them from, you know, being able to make it through. Plus also, if need be, I can actually change the rally point of these guys from around here all down to this path so that I can have 5 barracks producing basically enemy stoppers or things that slow enemies down. Let's see. Let's get these shamans. This time let's actually hit them. That's better. Can't believe I missed the last one. That was abysmal. You know what? I'm feeling pretty confident. That went quite well, all things considered. Wow, having a hero really helps out. So anyway, that's an example of Kingdom Rush. This game, it cannot be understated. It came out at a time when some other tower defenses were starting to get really good, and they were getting a bit of a name for themselves. I'm talking mostly about Gemcraft, if I'm going to be honest, because Gemcraft and Kingdom Rush both came out first on the same website. That would be Armor Games. But where Gemcraft was already established, and I think Gemcraft Labyrinth was already out when this game came out. This game just came out of the blue, and automatically it started to get such a high rating amongst people, and such a high number of players. People love this game, and there's a good reason why. It's kind of chill. It's a little complex, but not too much. It's fun. It really is fun. Ooh, can I get anything from... No, I didn't get any stars. But, yeah, Kingdom Rush. Head on down to wherever you can. I know this game was put into a lot of different websites. So, head on down to Arm Games, Congregate, or Newgrounds, or wherever it is that this thing is. And by all means, get into it. Start playing. Fun game. And I'll see you at the next Vidmas. Ciao.